Hello everyone. Today we are going to continue the play The Vulture, written by Vijay Tendulkar, Act 2, Scene 4. So the scene begin in the bedroom where Rama is recalling on the bedroom, on her bed. And in the driving room stands Ramakant. He is back to the audience and he stands there for a little while. And then he climbs the stairs and goes up and sits by Rama. In the driving room are there three men in khaki. Two of them pick up the sofa and carry it away. The third takes the phone and record player. While this is going on, Ramakant takes a pill from a medicine bottle and gives it to Rama. She takes it. Ramakant puts back the vessel of drinking water in its place and comes and sits by Rama. His expression is anxious. After a while, he gets up to go. Rama, who is lying on, at once sits up and catches hold of him by his shoulder and says that Ramakant should not go away from her. But Ramakant said that uh, actually he is not giving any importance to Rama, and therefore he said that if she is mad because he has to do a business and therefore he has to go outside. But Rama said that, and he also asked her that she should sleep. But Rama said that she can't sleep because whenever she sleep, she see that her father-in-law and her sister-in-law, that is the Papa and Manik, they are looking at her with the very evil eye. It means that those two people, they have actually gone away from the house and they are coming there and watching there to take a revenge. So that is the thing. But Ramakant said that that will not happen, and he said that he has gone to the astrologer Karve, and he said that nothing will be happen to that son, because Rama has a fifth month. Actually Rama got that child from Rajinath, but she hid that information from Ramakant. And again, Ramakant also said that he has taken some sacred ash from Shirdi, and every day there are doses and medicines and pills. And he also said that every single day he has to give 10 rupees for injection and 7 rupees for pills. And that is the too much cost. Okay, so Rama said that that house is not good for her, and the windows and these two people, that is the Haripitle and Manik, they look at her with the uh, uh, eyes like a live coals. But Ramakant said that nothing will happen. And then Rama asked about what is going on below, because the people were talking so loudly. And Ramakant said that that is not, it is a business is going on. And he said that his son will get a very good thing, and he will be also go to the very nice college, even the Oxford University also he can do that. Then he said that he has to talk a lot of important calls, and therefore it is not possible to call on the phone, so therefore the people came there to talk on. And he said that the business is very important. But Rama advises a very simple advice she gives, that he should leave that business, he should leave that house, he should get any kind of job. Whatever money he will get, they will live in poverty, they will once eat a day. And everything should be nice, because that house is not good and nobody will live happily there. Therefore she advised that they should move somewhere else and they should give up all the things. But Ramakant said that his family members were patriarchic, and therefore no woman has dared to give advice to the man. And he said that he know what to do and what to not do. And therefore he said that your husband is still alive, and therefore she should drink milk, she should do some fruits, all the things, but she should not take care, or she should not talk about his business. And that was the thing, and he goes out, and here this scene ends. But before ending of this scene, Rama was crying, because she really wanted that they should leave that house and they should live separately, because that is not good house, she thought. So scene 5, it is about the night where Ramakant has drunk too much and he was sitting there, and there was nothing now, no sofa is there, no telephone is there, no tape recorder is there. And there was a recorded voice we are listening. He was sleeping. he has too much drunk, and the recording voice we are getting. Mm. He was talking in the recording voice to the Rama that their kids has got them luck, and they have a very nice business deal, and they are going to do the renovation of the house, and they are going to take the new floor and make this house very posh. Then he will going to hire a cook, a chef, a watchman at the gate, and 8 or 10 servants will be there under Rama in the there. And then he also said that dinner daily at the radio club they are going to do, and he said that there is no need to attention, and he said that their son is going to go to the convent school, and after when he became young, then he will go to the Rajkumar college in Delhi, and after that in the Oxford University. Okay, and he said that afterward he is the son of the India's most ranking construction firm in India. So he was that was the recording sound only, but here actually that is not the thing. Actually, his business has been collapsed. His business has gone to the dust. Now he became beggar. Nothing is there, and that recorded voice gone away, and we see the Umakant is sitting before him, and Ramakant got in consciousness, and he saw Umakant there, and then he said hello to him, and then Umakant asked him the question that where is the phone, where is the sofa, because he lied to him that he has sent sofa for repair, but actually he has sold that sofa. Again, he asked about the mother jeweler, and he said that Ramakant said that the mother jewels are in the bank, but Umakant knew that actually they are not in the bank, and he said that he has his share. Then he asked that what about the money of Papa's money, because he Manik and Papa they have attacked on Haripitli, their Papa, and they have taken check from him, but he has not given the 50-50 money. And again the Manik money was there, Manik share. Actually they have also Manikla Patani hakulun दिलेला आहे, and therefore her share is also there, and he demand that that share should be distributed 50-50. And again he wanted money from the mother jeweler, but Ramakant said that everything is going good and he is going to do that. Then Umakant said him that his business has gone, his office has gone, telephone, everything has gone, and now the double mortgage on the house. So definitely the bank is going to seal that house, or maybe some the shareholders or creditors who have given them loan to run the business, they are going to take the parts of the property. So Ramakant asked him that what is the remedy for him, whether he is going to help him or not. Then Umakant said that he is going to help him, he is going to give him money, but there is only one condition, that Ramakant should transfer that house on the Umakant name. But Ramakant was not agree to do that, and in anger Umakant said that he is not going to leave that house. Ramakant said that Umakant should leave that house like Papa and money, but Umakant said that he wanted every single paisa money. Then and then he is going to leave that house. But Ramakant said in anger that he should go out from that house, and then he demand his money. Then and then only he is going to do that. And in anger, Umakant also revealed that he was also shouting. Then Ramakant said to Umakant that he should not shout because Rama will get up, and the child is in her stomach. Then Umakant said to Ramakant that that child is not belong to him. The child is of Rajninath, and he said that he has seen every day Rama was going there, and they were discussing. They were in the closed door. They were discussing from. So any time he has watched them, and therefore that son is of Rajinath, not Ramakant. And Ramakant shouted at him, and he was very terrifically. He was very that he can't believe on that, but he got suspicious, and he got that idea that how she got the child. And then Umakant leave the house. Then he called Rama, and Rama comes there, and he asked about why she come there, why she didn't sleep. And then Rama told him that in the night she can't sleep, but when she look at the garage where Rajinath also worked there, he also light was there, and maybe he is not sleeping there, and she talks so many things about him that Actually she was giving him food, but that was stopped by Ramakant. Then he giving him some snack, that also stopped. But now he was just taking tea, and that is also stopped now. And then he said, then she said that how, what will happen to him if he didn't marry, because she is not going to take care of him, and she's not for him for lifetime. And she was talking like that. And Ramakant get the idea that really that the son is not him, that child belong to uh, Rachinath, but he didn't express that his feelings. That was the thing. And here the scene number 5 also ends. So here we are going to stop, and scene 6 and scene 7 and scene 8 we are going to finish this uh, the vulture in tomorrow's lecture. And I also advise you that I have already post this summary on our Google Classroom, so you just read it out. Every summary is there, because the question in your examination is will be asked on this summary. Okay, so please read it carefully. You should know the characters, you should know the what happened by act by back, the major events, the major happening you should know, the major themes of these play you should you must know, because the question will be asked on the same. So guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next lecture.